family. Okay, I'm so sorry that I haven't been around. I've been dealing with quite a lot of drama here, unfortunately. Thought I was coming here on a vacation, and it's been more stressful here than it was at home. Welcome 2018. Okay, I am working right now because I haven't been able to work in the last 4 days, and I'm trying to make up for some lost time. So I've got my work call on, and I've tried to record a reading about 4 times already and been interrupted. So hopefully I'll be able to get... I put my chat session on my work line off, so the only way that it will be interrupted is if we get a call. So I'm going to work with the Oracle of Shadows and Light. If I'm able to get more than one card out, be grateful. We've got a little bit of sun out there in the snow. It's very beautiful. I haven't been able to go out, but I'm sitting in front of a... Check this out. I'm sitting in front of a toasty window, and there's snow everywhere. It's actually not that toasty. My hands are freezing. All right. So let's see what we get for our first message. I've got all my crystals here. Happy super full moon. Don't forget to put out your list of everything that you're wishing to let go of, you no longer wish to carry. We do have a little totem messenger out there. I'm going to show you guys. It's so fun to watch. Down in the snow, there are squirrels running. It's so cute. I wonder if you'll be able to catch one. Squirrels say get ready for big changes. We've got big changes happening. But I'm watching a mommy squirrel and a baby squirrel go scampering in the snow. It's the cutest thing. There it is right there. Come on, show yourself. They're running in the up. There it goes. See? It's so cute. They're having so much fun. When you see the baby, it's amazing. There's one right there. Up in the tree. Can you see him running down the tree? There it is right there in the middle of the screen. So I've got little squirrels everywhere. So get ready for big changes. It's also about getting prepared for the changes in your life. That little fat one running down right there. So cute. Okay, so big changes. Get yourself prepared. Squirrels are hoarders, so maybe it's about clearing, kind of doing spring cleaning in your closet, your thoughts, your ideas. We got a new year, right? We want to let go of the old, especially tonight, because that's the spring cleaning that I would suggest you do. Anything you no longer wish to carry, think about, worry about, stress about. This is all about changing your whole attitude. This is all about bringing in what it is that you wish to bring in. Let's not talk about the negative. Let's just talk about the positive. Let's focus on what's good and what's coming better. That's what the squirrel's telling you to do. So tonight, make your list of all that you no longer wish to carry. No longer works for me. And I'm going to light it on fire underneath the full moon, and I'm going to allow the smoke to lift it up. And as it goes up to spirit, we ask that it be returned back to white light. Put your crystals out, right? Allow your crystals to charge. I've got mine all out. Let me zoom this back in so the card doesn't get completely covered. So crystals, charge them under the power of the full moon. Those are the only ones I have besides the ones I wear. So I'll be doing that tonight. Very powerful, super full moon. All right, so here we go. So our message is, interesting, this came up already today in a reading. So these are faceless ghost people and the haunted girl. So what's going on here is there are people around you that are wanting to suck up your energy. These are part of the people that you want to let go of. You may not even see who they are. They're faceless. They're faceless. I'm getting, right now, Spirit is telling me, for you guys, triple emphasis on this message. So that's very important right now. Triple emphasis. We've got the power of 3 being enacted in our lives right now. I'm like literally wrapping as many crystals around our reading today as possible. So these ones, they don't reveal themselves. They have a variety of different masks that they wear because they don't have their own identity. These are the ones that latch onto you. You're the bright one. You're the light. I was talking to someone about this earlier today. As you reawaken and your light becomes stronger and stronger, it's way, way, way important for you to take care of yourself, protect yourself, put your shield up. I always notice her hair looking straggly. Her energy, she needs to take care of herself. Cleansing is what I think of. So clearing away what doesn't work, spending a little self-time so that you have, proper rest. Because there are people that are seeking your energy at this time. And if you're allowing yourself to be run down, it's going to be difficult to keep them off. So sometimes it's people, sometimes it's just energy of spirits that you don't even see. And they've lost their way. It's kind of the narcissistic attitude. They're kind of feeding off of your energy because you're the bright light. Look at you. You're going to draw attention to yourself like a freaking lighthouse. This is a gift that I was given. Hey, you can see me in there. My friend Larry Peterson, he's a photographer, and I always do photo shoots with him when I come to Sturgeon Bay. And he gave me this on New Year's, and this is I've done a photo shoot on this fence. So I've got this surrounding here, but I'm thinking about the lighthouse. When we are a beacon of light, everyone's attention is drawn to us. So when you are doing your work and you're working on yourself, and you may wonder, why is this going on? Why is this happening? All this negative energy coming towards me. I'm doing my job. Why is this, why do I have to deal with this negative energy? Because you are a light and you are drawing to you. So it's very, very important that you protect yourself. Clear your crystals, wear your crystals, keep them around you. See a protection around you. Do cord cutting and shielding meditations and protection meditations. So, because right now, you don't want to give your energy away to anyone else. You need to keep your energy for you. And what's interesting is people will come to you and they'll act like they're doing you a favor, like they figure like you need help. But they've got an agenda, okay? They're acting like experts. They're telling you what's good for you. You should do this. You should do that. Oh, this is really good for you. This would be a really great idea. But you are getting warnings right now. And pay attention to when you get a chill or your hair raises. This is like a mob mentality. Maybe people wanting you to join them and doing something that is not in your highest good. So right now it's because, as I said, these ones are following one another. They're like mob mentality. They don't have their own identities formed strongly enough. So they want you to join in with them in whatever their belief systems are. But these are blank faces. These are people who have not formed their identity. They have not done their work. So it's very wise for you to keep to yourself, remain detached, and wait. If you're not certain where this is coming from or who it is that's possibly draining your energy, just stay detached and step back and allow them to reveal themselves. And you know what's interesting is when you don't give your energy, you just kind of step back and remain in the shadows, they'll soon attach to somebody else. They are just looking for somebody that's stronger than them because they're not committed to following their own path. You are. So they will be faceless, blank, voids of nothingness until they choose to follow their own path. And until they do and make choices of their own, they're going to be whoever and whatever someone else tells them to do. So right now, it's also telling you that you may be being copied. I am all the time. People imitating you. Maybe they're taking your work ideas, maybe following you, the way you do things. I told you, I have people study what I do and they try and copy it. So a lot of times people try and copy your personality. Girls that are interested in a guy that likes someone that likes you may try and be like you. Do their hair like you, try and talk like you. They'll study you to try and sway that person over. And there's nothing you can do about that, but be your own real true self. Always be yourself. Don't follow what another does. If it feels awkward or uncomfortable for you, it isn't for you to do. You have to stay remaining in the light. I always notice the flush on her cheeks. She recognizes when something's not right, I always get a warm flush. I feel that, and that's what I feel like is on her cheeks. She's got a warm flush. Don't feel it's your responsibility to take care of these ones that aren't doing their own work. I've already had it happen to me. I've already had it happen to me this trip. I knew the energy was asking to be drawn for me, and I made a choice before I came that I wasn't going to allow this narcissistic energy to be drawn from me. I wasn't going to do their work. I wasn't going to manifest for them. But you know what? I did. I literally got sucked in energetically. I did. I found myself, without even being asked, I found myself doing work for someone else because of my empathetic nature. And I thought, wow, I am run down. I caught myself. And it's okay to be kind and be nice to people. But I caught myself and I thought, no, Spirit told me your greatest addiction is seeking you out. And there was someone that I was like literally addicted to. It was ridiculous. And it was me doing all of the work and not getting anything back. And I have cut myself away from that, cut my cords, but I get back and check it out. Fairy the Divine Hand is standing there. Don't forget, we're saying no to you. Interesting. Okay. So I'm back on track, though. I've been trying to rest, and I'm aware, and I'm putting my shields up big time, and I've got my crystals charged, and I'm going to put an intention on that I am not sucked into this narcissistic energy. They need to do their own work. I won't take it on. All right, so for you, second card. I may only do 2 cards because, as I said, I do have to work, and I'm concerned that I don't want to get this call, the reading cut off. So, song right now that's playing, I do have the radio on, and it's this one. I'll kiss you longer any chance that I get. Make the most of the minutes, along with no regrets. Interesting. Let's take our time, see what we want. Here's what we've got before it's all gone. Because no one's promised tomorrow. And this is, I'm going to love you like I'm going to lose you. So this is talking about, she says, I woke up and you were gone. And then I woke up and you, with tears in my eyes, and you were back. So somebody returning, and they're talking about they're not going to waste their time anymore. And what's interesting to me is this card, holding on. It's strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. And there's a lot of that right now. I've had a lot of calls after New Year's. I felt it myself. I've had so much drama here that I haven't even had time to miss anyone. I really haven't. But right now, this little one is holding on to that Celtic cross. Interesting, I'm Welsh. And she's clutching onto something. Now, when you look at a cross, to me, it's religion. So it could be a belief system. Maybe she's holding on to someone that she loves. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe there's a part of herself that she's trying to hold on to. And she's holding on so tight, and she's lonely. And she hasn't connected yet with whoever this is, family member, loved ones. I haven't seen my Papa Terry yet. I've connected with a few people, but right now they're telling you, as I got before, there are times that you're surrounded by people that call themselves friends to you, but as we were shown, they've got an agenda. They actually aren't true friends. Or maybe you're surrounded by people and yet you still feel very lonely. I miss my twin. I miss him so, so much. And I have people around me, but I have that, feels like a barrier between us. And maybe you feel like there's a barrier between you and the outside world, or the ones that you love, and you're feeling lonely. But maybe you're holding on so tightly to something that it's causing a wall. Maybe that's why you feel so lonely. You need to open up. You've been maybe isolating yourself, right? Maybe you need to connect with spirit. This is about metaphysical, mysterious discussions. Maybe you've got questions that need answered right now. This is a good time to consult with an oracle. This is a good time to have a reading. It's a really good time. This is the beginning of a new year. It's a lot of things that didn't manifest last year, and they are still moving into this year. That we'll still be shaking off a little of last year as well, right? Maybe there's a friend that you can speak to, that you can reach out to. Somebody that you really can trust, though, and somebody who doesn't tell you what you want to hear, but that tells you the truth of what's going on. Maybe right now what you're being told is you need to let something go. So one thing that you might have happening is maybe there's something you're trying to protect because somebody else is intruding. Somebody else, other people are taking over in some way. So you're holding on tight, trying to protect it. But Spirit's wanting you to let go just a little bit, kind of relax a little bit. And allow the energy to move. Interact with people, just kind of lighten your energy up a little bit. Definitely be careful about who you allow into your energy. Be very wise in that way. But they are telling you right now, you are missing someone. And you are holding on too tightly to something else. And right now, there is something or someone that you need to let go of. At least one person. And there is someone that you need to let in. Someone that you love and that loves you. There is something you need to let go of, though. You know what Spirit's telling you. Wow, we made it through this one. Let's see if we can get another call. I'm getting really chilly here. I might have to go downstairs and grab something to eat and warm up a little bit. Song right now, I was lightning before the thunder. I'm not giving you that card, we just got it. This is about somebody. I was a hothead. I wanted to leave my old life behind. This may be the one that went away and it's going to be reconnecting. I wanted something different. And a lot of people are saying that. Somebody emailed me this morning, and one of my clients, and said, the person I love said to me, I'm missing my truth. And I said, that's really good. Or I want my truth. I want my truth. which is good. That's somebody wanting to step into their real self, right? And this is how we do it. This is a time for spirit. You go into meditation. This is when you need to connect. When we're overwhelmed, when we're not getting clarity, when we're seeking peace, this is where we need to do. We need to go in and allow things to calm down. Allow yourself to be nurtured. You'll get information that's impressive to you. You'll get information that's helpful. This is funny. This is about yoga, you know? I'm going to have to go to yoga tonight, I feel. Take up yoga, Pilates, some kind of exercise that has a spiritual attachment to it, because then you're getting two things. You're relaxing, like vinyasa. You're doing maybe a restorative yoga would be really, really awesome, because you're connecting with a spiritual group of people, spiritually minded people, as well as relaxing and stretching your body. That would be really, really helpful right now. It helps you bring an inner peace back towards what's going on and with what's been happening with me in my life. I really need that. They're also telling you that right now in your life, you may be having somebody enter your life soon that could be your spiritual teacher or a mentor or a guide, and they're going to help you grow. They're going to help you become all that you're meant to be. They're asking you to look within, go into your heart, go into the quiet places. That's where your truth is. Right now, they want you to have your loving heart center connect to spirit, because you're renewing things now. There's a renewed enthusiasm for teaching that's coming to you soon. And when you have a teacher that's very patient and loving and focused on the light, they help you focus your own powers of telepathy, intuition. They show you how to focus in order to manifest. Bring inner peace to yourself no matter what circumstances you find yourself in. As I said, I am not in a peaceful circumstance right now, but I'm finding my center. I'm looking outside at the animals. I'm going to go to yoga. I do have friends that are very, very helpful and calming to me. So for you, this is a time to connect in that way. Allow your third eye to open up. Allow your crown to be activated. Allow your chakras to be activated so that you can receive the loving energies and messages Spirit is trying to bring to you. This is about dealing with your body in a correct manner, right? It's not just about sleeping well and eating well and drinking properly. It's about who you allow around you, the activities that you partake in, the mindset of the people that are communicating with you. The energy that you have around you is very, very important right now. It's a good time to take a class. It's a good time to start a study program. I'm going to go with Alexa. We're going to find a spiritual shop. We're going to get her some crystals that she needs. Right now, there's energy coming to you. It could be in the form of a physical person, as I said, a teacher, a mentor, or it could be that you're connecting spiritually. I'm hoping now that I'm going to relax a little bit to connect with my twin spiritually. But this is about your heart guiding you and your spirit that resonates with what's all in your highest good. You need to realize that even though maybe the things you might be learning feel out of character for you or a little bit strange or a little bit different, this is absolutely the path that you're meant to be on. And it's a part of yourself that you've been longing to acknowledge. And it's on its way. It's going to bring you, the word that I kept seeing is bliss. Bliss and nirvana. It's on its way for you. So get still. Listen to your inner loving voice. Don't listen to that inner critical voice, because they're both there. It's about bringing yourself back into balance, the balance of shadow and light. They're beautiful. Look at this picture. Look at the colors, the dark and the light. And together they make up the most beautiful picture, right? So it's not about negating your darkness. It's about loving it. But you have to have the balance. You're going to bring balance back to your shadows and into your light, and you're going to be happier. You're going to be more peaceful. You're not going to be boring, because you're going to be more spiritually aware and awake and calm, and choosing instead of the nightclubs and the bars and the gossip scene and the whatever, the party life, you're going to go to a more serene setting. I'm going to go for a walk out there. I'm going to walk down to my girlfriend's shop, and I'm going to go give my best friend a hug. And my energy lifts because I connect with the outside world and in a place of peace. I'm not craving that old life. It doesn't mean that I'm boring. I'm less than boring. I just finished saying, I posted a couple of videos from New Year's, and I was hyper. I was with people that I loved, and I spend a lot of time alone, and I hadn't seen my Uncle Phil, for a very long time, and I saw some other people, and I watched myself in the video, and I thought, oh my God, I was so hyper. I felt embarrassed. I was embarrassed. you know, in the comments that people were saying, oh, we love you, you're so wild and crazy. And I'm like, God, I'm embarrassing. I need to relax. But it was almost like I'd been locked up for so long that it was like a puppy being kept in a cage, and I was let go, and I was just like, whoa, I was wound up. I was literally the Energizer Bunny. I freaking was. And then I've balanced myself out more now. So, but it happens, you know. You may find yourself, you know, as we were talking before, holding on too tightly. You may find yourself, when you let yourself go, bouncing off the walls because, you know, you're finding a different outlet. But then that's why it's important to go into meditation. That's why it's important to go outside. That's why it's important to deal with the animals that are around you, right? And be around people that are also of that same loving energy. My best friend, she has the same loving spiritual energy as I do. So she's good for me, right? I'm going to make sure that I'm around that energy. And I'm going to call my Mama Sherry and say, hey, you want to go to yoga tonight? Because if not, I will be going to yoga tomorrow night, to a restorative yoga with my best friend. So these messages are for me as well as you. So that's it, you guys. We made it through. Yay! And like I said, I am working on this trip. So if you are feeling it's time for you to have a private reading, this will be a great time because we've got the new year. You know, what's coming ahead? What do I need to focus on? What would be, you know, what's coming in? Questions you might have. This would be a great time. So my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. And my email is Sherry Columbus, all one word, SherryColumbus @yahoo.com. When you go to my website and you figure out what works for you, then please contact me on email. If you do purchase a reading or dream analysis or Reiki healing, whatever it is that you're after, you go to my PayPal, and I will be notified by PayPal. But as far as the particulars, like if you want a video reading or if you want to do it live, like on the phone, communicate with me on my email. I check my email all the time. I get my messages on my phone. It pops up. So that's the best way to do it. So other than that, I will, at this time, I think I might be only possibly able to do one reading a day. And I'll try to send some cards out and some other posts. But right now, like I said, I have to work. And I've been under the gun quite a bit. And my time is limited. So I hope this works well for you. And I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful New Year's. Tonight, full moon, crystals out, intentions out. Write your full moon list. It's a super full moon. So it was, last night at midnight and today as well. So we're still in it. So take care of that and make it work for you. This would be a great time for you to also work on your dream boards about the intentions and the things that you want to manifest in this coming year. All right? I love you guys. Peace, love, and light.